Hello students, I am Aniket Kirsch and today we will continue this topic of unit 2 keyboarding skills, right? So we are here, right? Begin lesson. So to start your first lesson, we have to practice to learn this typing skills. We have already seen we will use this software, rapid typing software, right? And in this software we will see how can we can make our increase our speed of typing, and how we can analyze, how we can see how much we are increasing, how many errors we are doing. So all these things we can even analyze, right? So to start let's start. To start your first lesson in typing tutor, select the keyboard layout, level and lessons category on the taskbar shown below. There are 4 drop-down lists in the top left corner of the screen. Therefore, moving from left to right, the procedure will be as follows. Choose the values. Okay. Let us see. Choose the layout, that is the language of the keyboard. It's a EN on the picture below. Then select the level. There are 3 levels available: introduction, beginner. All this we will see. Specify lessons category depending on the level chosen. The available categories may vary. Finally, choose the lesson that you would like to study. When everything is ready, press any key, then put your fingers in the initial position shown on the keyboard and start typing the text. So all these things, whatever we read, what is mentioned, how you can choose the lessons, how can you choose the language, how layout of the keyboard, which course you want, which lesson you want, which level you want, all these things, how you will start. So let's start this software, right? So how will you start? After installing from the Google, in Google you have to type rapid typing, and then you can download it. You can easily find out, okay? And you have to download it and install it on your system. And after that, click on the start button, and in all programs you will find, in search box also we can write rapid typing, right? Rapid, see, here it is, rapid typing 5. I will open this. Okay, this is the software, right? Rapid typing. Okay, so here, see, here current lesson, it is the tab of current lesson. Here student statistic, here lesson editor. Okay, these 3 options are there: current lesson, student statistic, and lesson editor. And here this EN is for the layout, English layout of the keyboard, right? If you will click on this, you can choose the what course, which course, if you are in introduction level, you are in beginner level, whatever, right? Suppose I want I am in initial stage, so I will click on introduction. Then basic, in which level you want to be. Basic may first lesson, second lesson, or in shift lesson 1 lesson, right? So in basic you can choose. In the introduction, if I will choose the beginner level, then under this basic we will see different, right? So for different courses, we have different lessons and levels, right? According to our whatever we will choose. And we will start from here. See, start the lesson from here. And if you will start here, see this button, way it is changed. Now I stopped, and this button, they start the lesson. I will again click on this. I will click it introduction, then first, and then if I will start, I want to start this lesson, then I will click on this. See, when I will click, I am clicking on it. Okay, see what is happening this time. See, here the time is reducing. Okay, reducing 33. Okay, like this. And if I will click on this, again it will start. Okay, 32, 31, 32. Under this time limit, you have to type this. Okay, to practice typing, you have to type it under this time. And if I want to pause, I will click on this. Okay, then if I want to again resume, I will click again on it. Okay, so pause, resume, pause, right? If I want to restart this lesson from this starting, I want to restart, then this is the button, restart button. Okay, this is the Here you can see this is the restart button. Okay, so I will click on this to restart. Here we have 20 seconds left. I will restart. Now again 37 seconds are left. Okay, getting? So this is, you know, choose how, which you can, from here you can select the course, you can select lesson. Here, from here, this button you can start. Okay, this is to select a course, this is to select a lesson, this is to start your lesson, or to pause, or to restart, it means to resume. Okay, and here when you will start, the time will start reducing, and from this is the, you know, restart button. To restart means to restart the lesson. Getting? Understood all these options? Okay, now the next thing, one more thing I want to, you know, tell is here see, here we have one option, right? What is it? Options. So under this keyboard, here from this option you can choose the keyboard, type of keyboard, Windows or Mac or desktop, ergonomics, 104 key, 105 key, 100 flat key, high key, big, and you know, different you know, type of keyboards are there, right? You can choose according, if you specifically want to improve, right? And now background, here the background, if you want to change the background, so from here you can change the background. Suppose in animation, see, the background can be changed, right? From here we can change the color also, right? Okay, so this is, from here we can change the background also. And now next, sound, font, themes, everything, a lot of options are there, right? You can go and practice. Now the next, I will choose the same animation, restore. Okay, restore the previous one, we will restore. Now all these things we have seen. Now let me show you. Okay, let's read further. Okay, there is also lesson control panel just above the keyboard, from where you can suspend, resume the current lesson, or adjust the sound effect. Okay, we can suspend or resume. This button is to suspend and resume, we have seen. Okay, start and resume button. And here we have sound button. Okay, speaker volume. Suppose this is in this, so when I will type, the sound will be produced, right? Suppose, see, one more thing I want to show you. When you are typing, you can see here we have one yellow bar and here one green bar, right? What is this yellow bar and what is this green bar? What is reducing and what is increasing? What is reducing and what is increasing? Notice that, right? Again I am resuming. See, so what is increasing and what is that you will see, right? Okay, why I told you to notice, I will show you. So the sound is generating, so I think you understood, you know what is the meaning of this symbol. To play, to start, when you will click it, you are starting the lesson. Yes, you are not, after this, clicking on this, you can type the letters, and this is resume, again play. And sound button, you have just seen, sound is coming, so that you will be more able to listen, and if sound is coming, so you will more be able to type it fast, right? You will know that you are typing, whatever you are typing is typed, right? So now next note, you can also set the background images. We have just seen, right? We can change the background for the text panel by choosing an option, animation, wallpaper or plain. We have just seen from the drop down list on the taskbar in the top right corner of the window. We have seen it. Now, while making your way through the lesson, you will probably mention 2 progress bars. Yes, why I showed that 2 bars, now you will know. One in green and another in yellow on the lesson control panel. Okay, while you were working on, you were, going through that lesson, you have seen 2 bars. See, this yellow bar and this green bar, right? These 2 bars you have seen. Okay, now for what purpose it is, let's see. The green progress bar upper shows the percentage of the completion for the current lesson. The lessons on which you are working, how much it is completed, that is shown by that green bar, and the yellow progress bar lower reflects the acceptable time period for the typing single character. Acceptable time, time period for typing a single character. For the whatever letter you are typing, the time limit which is decided for that, the yellow bar will show that, and the green bar shows the percentage of completion of that current lesson, how much you have completed, right? When the yellow progress bar runs out at least once, typing tutor records that you have broken the rhythm at this character. When you will, that yellow bar will reduce. If you are unable to type some particular letter on time, then that yellow bar, what? It will run out. Then it will show, it will be recorded that you have broken the rhythm. You are unable to type that particular letter within that, time limit. Okay, understood? See. See, after completion, you will see the result like this. Okay, after completion, you will see the result like this. In the top, whatever you are seeing could be better, right? Here you can see could be better. If red line is there, and in this yellow, something like this orange yellow, or orange we can say, okay. And in this light green, good. And if it is in dark green, then excellent, right? So, now let's talk about whatever we typed, our result, right? So, my result, this is this, I am here, I am here. Words per minute, my speed is 25 words per minute, 25 words per minute. Okay, and accuracy is 93%. Accuracy is 93%, and slow down 0% words. Okay, slow down is 0% words. My accuracy without error, whatever accuracy I maintained is 93%. In a minute, I am average. I am able to write 25 words per minute. Sorry, 25 words per minute. Okay, and slow down 0% words. Okay, and error overview, error tab, where you have mistaken, you can see from error overview, detailed statistic, right, space for all these letters, where you have done the mistake, you can see it properly, right? Getting? So now next. Wait. Now, how to interpret your result? We have just seen our result, right? Each time you complete a lesson, the result dialog window displays your achievement in this lesson. The result dialog window consists of 2 tabs called the rating and errors. We have just seen, right? Rating and error. The first one looks like shown in the figure, as we have just seen this, right? You can review your matrix, overall skills, whether you are a beginner or a champion, characters per minute, speed, characters per minute, words per minute, everything you can see, you can analyze, right? The color indication is as follows. Green letter denotes right input, right? Yellow letter stands for right input exceeding the acceptable time limit. We have just seen, right? When we were started, let me show you. So this is the result. And now here I am showing you, see this colors I am trying to tell you. See what color is this, semicolon, then this S, then is in yellow color, this L, this A, this is space bar. So this is what this is showing you, you know exactly what it is showing. See here it is given, green letter denote right input. Okay, green letter denote right input. Yellow letter stands for right input exceeding the acceptable time frame. Okay, and red letter denotes wrong input within the acceptable time frame. Okay, now orange letter indicate wrong input that also exceeds the acceptable time frame. It's the worst result. Okay, orange is the worst result. Okay, now next, let's see error window. On the other tab you can view your detailed statistics for the current lesson. This shows your error and delays percentage both in graphical and tabular form. We have seen, right, this error tab also we have seen. On the bar chart, the x-axis corresponds to the letter used in the lesson, while y shows the errors or displayed. So in error window, you through the graph you can understand where you are doing the mistakes. Now note, when you select a row in a table, the corresponding bar on the chart will be highlighted. Okay, when you select a row in the table, the corresponding bar on the chart will be highlighted. When you select a column in the table, the chart will show either error or a display. Then you can click on the next button below to proceed. So all these facilities are available. This is not exactly we have to see. We have seen everything, right, in our interface, typing tutor interface. These are to select the courses, these lessons, how to select different levels, and from where to start, from where we have to restart, from detailed statistics we can see our performance. From here we can analyze our performance. We can even create new lessons from here, okay, create new course. You can even create new courses. So all these are available, all these facilities are available. To view the result of all the lessons that you have already completed, open the statistics section and choose the button in the top left corner of the main window. Okay, so I just shown you. From there you can see this, just we have seen. From here you can see your exact performance, overall performance. Okay, overall performance. From here you can see, right, accuracy 93.7%. On the basis of whatever lessons we have completed, and overall performance, speed is 53 words per minute, accuracy is 93.7%, overall writing excellent, speed words per minute 53, accuracy words 93.7%, slowdown 0%, done 100%, time spent. So in this way you can analyze yourself, right? Okay. Now here you can review your overall statistic and progress both in graphical and table view. The following options are available. Click the button in the top left corner of the word to see your character per minute. Okay. So from here in this option, speed words per minute, from here you can change it, characters per minute, right? So character per minute, how many characters you are able to type in per minute, you will be able to see 48, right? Accuracy 93 on the basis of 48 characters per minute. From here, keystrokes per minute, how many keys you are typing, right? How many keystrokes you are doing, 56. So from here you can change it based on the different whatever you want to see more specifically, you want to analyze yourself, right? Now here you can review your overall results, statistics in progress both in graphical and tabular form. Yes, we have seen this, right? particular lesson. How to remove a metric from your step, you select lesson in the right table and click the button, press delete. You can also switch between the lesson groups and day groups. Yes, obviously we can. Detailed lesson statistic. To review the statistics for the particular lesson, choose this lesson in the right table and click the lesson tab. The top right corner, the lesson tab contains the same data that are displayed upon the completion of every lesson for detail. So from here you can start different lessons, and on the basis of that different analysis report will be shown, and overall report can be also shown from this statistic bar. Okay, and working with a lesson editor, I have just shown you in using the lesson editor you can create new course, new lessons, right? Here it is, lesson editor is here, right? Through the lesson editor you can create new course. From here you can create new lessons, right? Understanding? Okay, now navigation tree, which shows the existing courses and lesson hierarchy. Yes, hierarchy you can see from here. This is hierarchy, right? These all are hierarchy. Under this all lessons are there. Under this all the lessons are there. This is the hierarchy metric, which displays the number and percentage of the words per minute. Now keyboard, which is the virtual keyboard that highlights the character used in the currently selected. So all these facilities are there. These all things you have seen, right? From the pictures you can see. From here you can choose the lesson. In this picture you can see, in this way in this hierarchy you choose the lessons, right? And now okay, from here you can basic lessons, shift keys, lesson. You will be able to use these shift keys, right? On the basis of that you have the lessons. Now digit keys, numeric keys. Now lesson editor makes all the lessons fully customized. You can add, insert, change and delete lessons. You can, if you want to delete any lesson you can. If you want to insert new lesson you can. You can change, you can edit. So every option is there in this lesson editor option, right? Here is the lesson editor option. This is statistic, student statistic, right? Now calculating the typing speed. The typing speed can be measured with the different accuracies, such as we have seen words per minute, character per minute and keystrokes per minute. All these things we have already seen. And how it is calculated: words per minute is calculated words without error and words with error in a particular time limit, right? Particular time limit, that is in a minute. That's why we are dividing it by minute. Whatever time spent in minute. So whatever number of words we have typed, whether it is correct or incorrect, that will be added and divided by the time spent in minutes. So you will be able to calculate words per minute. In this way, characters without error and plus characters with errors, add it and divide it by time spent in minutes. So you will be able to calculate characters per minute like this. Understood? So these are the different parameters on the basis of which your accuracy or your performance can be measured. Typing accuracy, how it is typing accuracy: percentage of correct entries out of the total entries typed. So the following table lists accuracy in words percent. How accuracy is measured: 100% minus words with error into 100% upon total number of words, right? In this way, this is the how you can analyze, how you can find the accuracy of your performance. Sometimes it is convenient to evaluate the typing accuracy in errors, percentage error. If you will find the percentage error, you will be able, it should be less, right? Percentage of errors should be less. Words with error into 100% upon total number of words. From here you can calculate error percent, and you can try to reduce that error percentage. It means you are increasing your performance, improving your performance. In the above typing techniques, this typing rhythm is very important. Typing rhythm means the keystrokes should come at equal interval. Okay, to control the constant typing speed, the slowdown indicator is used. Description and formula, like these all are calculating measure performance calculations. So you have to see it in general way you can define the formula. It is not that difficult as you are thinking by saying this, tables. It is written it in a difficult form. That's why you are thinking that it is difficult, but it's very easy. You can, if you will think, you can easily calculate the formula. Now overall rating calculations, good typing speed, overall net speed upon goal. So all these are what the different parameters through which you can your performance can be calculated, can be measured. So practical exercise, using your left hand type this, using your right hand type this, so that your hand will be fixed on your keyboard. You will be able to type the fast. So this is general, just interesting exercises, practicals. Stretch your left index finger up and out to T, look on the keyboard and type using your left hand type. So do all these practicals, try to implement so that it is interesting. You will it is fun, like, okay. Check your progress, multiple choice. Which of the following is not a key for punctuation marks? Which of the following is not an arrow key? Right. From this you already know, this multiple choice questions. Which of this is not an arrow key? Which of the following is not the key for punctuation marks? Okay, कौन सा है? Obviously this is not a punctuation. Punctuation in English we see na, comma, full stop, all these are punctuations, semicolon. And which of this is not an arrow? All these are arrow except this, right? Understood? So you know all this. Now next, which of the following operation is not performed by a mouse? Left click, right click, middle click, double click. कौन सा होगा? What will be the answer? Middle click, right? Left click करते हैं, right click करते हैं, double click करते हैं. Getting? Double click किससे करते हैं? Right click से या left click से? Left click से. Okay, that is another event. 3 kinds of event: right click, left click, and double click. In the rapid typing tutor, which of the following is not true? Not true. See, in a rapid typing tutor, which of the following is not true? Green letter denotes right inputs. Yellow letters stand for right inputs in extra time. Red letters denote wrong input within time. That letter denotes wrong input within time. The orange letter indicate wrong input within time. The orange letter indicate wrong input within time. कौन सा होगा भाई? Yellow letter stands for right input in extra time. Find it, okay, from the see that particular part, because such kind of questions, because questions related to this particular, this graph bar, what is the use of that, what it indicates, all this such kinds of questions can come. This is mainly related to this theory part of, or the practical part of your this topic. The lesson control panel can be used for, why we use control panel, lesson control panel. See, read this also, do the practical and try to understand it, right? Maybe not, I will give the answers of this, but you do the practical and find out the answers, okay? Don't wait for my answers. Lesson control panel, you have seen lesson control panel, yes or no? Find it. Fill in the blanks. Approach this fill in the blanks. I will obviously I will send you the answers in PDF form, but then also try to approach all this on the basis of whatever you have seen, on the basis of that, or read the complete chapter from this PDF, and try to approach all these answers, okay? Definitely you will be able to solve all the questions, this true and false also. And after this, lot of questions are there in this, right? Short answer questions. Discuss the various types of keys available on a computer keyboard. Numeric keys, alphabetic keys, all this is all such kind of keys are there. Different nearly 4 to 5 kinds of keys are there, right? Differentiate between home keys and guide keys. What are home keys? What are guide keys? What do you understand by the guide keys? Explain the role of typing ergonomics. why the use of keyboard typing software is common nowadays. So all these questions I will send you the PDF, right? And we have finished this chapter. If you have a system, please download this software, Rapid Typing, okay, and download it and install it on your system and try to practice on it. You will automatically know how to identify, how to practice, how to increase your performance, what all the bars indicate, what all colors, characters indicate, everything you will understand, right? So that's it for today. Thank you.